Breakups are never easy, especially when you're a celebrity in the limelight. But that love and spark doesn't always last forever. At least, not in these cases. For these celeb couples, they decided 2022 was the year their romance flame would fizzle out. Here are the surprising, or not so surprising, celeb breakups in 2022. Number 1. Gisele Bündchen and Tom Brady. After 16 years together and 13 years of marriage, Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen announced that they had, as Gisele put it, amicably finalized their divorce. Neither of them shared the reason for the divorce, but some fans speculated has something to do with Tom's decision to unretire from football and Gisele wanting him to be in full-time dad mode. Now, Tom says he's dealing with the breakup by focusing on being the best dad and the best at his job, while Gisele says her priority will continue to be her children. Number 2. Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. After Kim Kardashian's September 2021 SNL debut introduced her to Pete Davidson, her first relationship since her split with Kanye West, 9 months later, they called it quits, and Kim's happily single again. They weathered many yay storms together, and if you're thinking that's what caused their split, sources told People magazine it was actually because of their busy schedules. At the time, Pete had quit SNL and his movie Meet Cute was coming out. Kim was busy as always with all her business ventures and going to law school, all while raising 4 kids. We wonder what tattoos Pete will get to cover up for his Kim-related ink. Number 3. Olivia Rodrigo and Zack. Sources say these two fizzled out after 6 months of casually dating because of busy work schedules and different friend groups, lending to spend less time together. Though they kept their relationship mostly out of the public eye, the pair were first linked in February hanging out at a Super Bowl party where Zack was DJing. They were then spotted looking very cozy in the streets of New York in April, the same month Olivia kicked off her world tour. By August, things had fizzled out and they stopped hanging out. Number 4. Billie Eilish and Matthew Tyler Vorce. After being spotted together in public for the first time in April 2021, Matthew Tyler Vorce confirmed he was no longer with Billie Eilish in May, by letting fans know that he didn't appreciate the cheating rumors. He said, "Nobody cheated on anyone. Relationships end. Simple as that. Creating rumors and lying on the internet is dangerous." Uh-oh. Billie has been quite vocal about keeping as much of her personal life as private as possible, so that's as much as we're going to get on their relationship and its end. Number 5. Florence Pugh and Zack Braff. For the 3 years Florence and Zack were together, their 21-year age gap received heavy backlash. No matter how many adorable posts they shared, they received so many negative comments, Florence even asked fans to stop and turned off comments on posts of Zack. For her September cover of Harper's Bazaar, Florence recently revealed that they had quietly and very privately ended things. She said, "We just felt something like this would really do us the benefit of not having millions of people telling us how happy they are that we're not together." Hopefully, they have joint custody of their puppy Billie. Number 6. Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey. When pictures start disappearing from feeds and the unfollowing happens, it's hard to deny breakup rumors. Eagle-eyed fans had noticed Lori was the first to cleanse her feed, followed by Michael after the news of their split first dropped. Even though they had some of us wishing for stocks in Hermes and aquarium dinner dates for Valentine's Day, these two decided to go their separate ways after over a year of dating. Lori's dad, Steve Harvey, confirmed the split on his morning show, saying there were no hard feelings towards Michael. Number 7. Leo DiCaprio and Camila Morrone. Leo first met his ex-girlfriend when she was 12 through his pal Al Pacino, who was Camila's stepfather at the time. It wasn't until she was 20 years old that they were romantically linked after a trip to Aspen in early 2018. Just 2 months after her 25th birthday, Leo and Camila broke up. This was the longest relationship the actor had been in since his relationship with Gisele Bündchen, which lasted 5 years and coincidentally also ended when Gisele was 25. Bella Thorne and Benjamin Mascolo. More than a year after announcing their engagement, Bella Thorne and the Italian singer and filmmaker broke up. Bella shared on her Instagram story that she had her reason for breaking up with Ben, so we know she's the one that called things off in June. But clearly, there's no beef between the ex-fiancés, as Ben reposted to story asking fans to please respect her space. Emily Ratajkowski and Sebastian Bear-McClard. One thing about Emily Ratajkowski, if you marry her and allegedly cheat on her, she isn't going to stay silent. This may be petty, but once news of their split and the reason for the breakup was public and divorce papers were filed, the model and actress took to TikTok to jokingly throw a little shade at her ex-husband. You've got to do whatever you need to do to get over a breakup, and for Emrata, that's finding comedy in the situation. Number 10. Julia Fox and Kanye West. They only lasted for like 6 weeks, but they were 6 eventful weeks. I mean, we can't forget Kanye pulled up to her 32nd birthday like the Oprah of Birkins with 5 luxury bags for Julia and her friends. But it was all too much for Julia to keep up with. She said in a recent interview with Evening Standard magazine, "Real life set in, and the lifestyle wasn't sustainable. I couldn't fly away once a week. And I tapped out at the first sign of a red flag." And she didn't have time or energy to deal with Kanye's unresolved issues. Number 11. Chelsea Handler and Joe Coy. From friends to lovers, Chelsea and Joe have always been open about their relationship and are just as transparent with their breakup. Chelsea posted a video that was supposed to celebrate a year together, but wrote this most heartbreaking but beautiful love letter about Joe and their relationship in the caption, confirming they need to take a break from their relationship. She wrote, "Please continue to root for both of us, because you never know what life will bring. We're still rooting for you too, Chelsea." Number 12. Kendall Jenner and Devin Booker. After 2 years together, Kendall and Devin broke up in June. According to sources, they needed time to focus on themselves to figure out their futures. Apparently, attending Kourtney and Travis Barker's Italian wedding put things in perspective for the couple as they broke up a month after. The breakup only lasted until September, when they were spotted together at the release for the basketball game NBA 2K23. If they ever make it down the aisle, thanks to this game of Truth or Dare with Kourtney for Poosh, Kendall knows her family fully supports them. Number 13. Anna Kendrick and Bill Hader. These two never made things red carpet official, but they were in a very, very private relationship. In January, it was reported they had been together for over a year and were very happy together. By June, it was reported they had broken up. Their relationship was so private, Bill literally walked away from questions about Anna potentially guest starring on his HBO show Barry. To be fair, he was asked this 2 months before they broke up, so maybe he knew the end was near and didn't want to mix business with pleasure. Number 14. Trevor Noah and Minka Kelly. Trevor and Minka started dating in 2020, but broke up for a few weeks in 2021. As of January 2022, their relationship seemed serious enough for them to take a trip to Trevor's home country, South Africa. Minka shared this photo of the couple and their friends on a yacht, living it up in the South African sunset, only for them to officially break up again a few months later. It's looking like things are truly done for good now, as this is the longest breakup they've had. Number 15. Liam Payne and Maya Henry. This might have been the messiest way to announce a breakup ever. Liam and Maya were engaged in 2020 and broke up for some time in 2021 because Liam says he wasn't good at relationships and needed time to work on himself.
I feel like more than anything at this point, I'm more disappointed in myself for the keep on hurting people.
A few months later, they reconciled, only to break up finally a year after their first split, after images of Liam with his arm around another brunette that wasn't his fiancée went viral on social media because fans thought it was her. Awkward! Number 16. Billie Ray and Tish Cyrus. Tish and Billie Ray Cyrus have filed for divorce twice before, once when Billie filed in 2010 and when Tish filed in 2013. But both times, they never fully publicly said it was over, but that they were working on their issues through couples therapy. This time was different. Tish filed for divorce in April 2022 after 30 years together. In her court documents, she cited irreconcilable differences and that they hadn't been living together in over 2 years. In a joint statement, they said it was time to create their own paths. Number 17. Emma Roberts and Garrett Hedlund. Emma Roberts and Garrett started dating in 2019, and by December 2020, they had welcomed their son Rhodes. But then, a year and a few weeks after Rhodes' first birthday, the couple split up, early into the new year. That's one way to start the year. Since their breakup, Garrett has had a few run-ins with the law, while Emma focuses on co-parenting their son, while some sources say she's even dating again and doing her own thing. Number 18. Shakira and Gerard Piqué. The singer and soccer player announced their breakup in June, 11 years after they confirmed their relationship. The ex-couple shared 2 sons and said in their statement, "For the well-being of our children, who are our highest priority, we ask that you respect their privacy. The news came only a few weeks after Shakira found out her tax fraud case was going to trial. It's been a tough year for the Colombian singer. We know it's kind of a bummer some of the celeb relationships didn't last the test of time. But life happens, and some love stories have to come to an end for new ones to begin. Whose breakup was the most surprising for you? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to The Thing Celebrity for more updates on your favorite celebs.